They told us the deep was dangerous, dark, drowning, but Scripture tells us a different story. Psalm 42:7. Deep calls to deep in the roar of your waterfalls. All your waves and breakers have swept over me. That verse captivated me. It stirred a curiosity and made me want to descend into its meaning. Because this verse isn't about being overwhelmed. It's about being called. In Hebrew it says, tehom el tehom koreh. The abyss calls to the abyss. The unformed places in me call out to the unformed places in God. It's not surface to surface, it's womb to womb, spirit to spirit, mystery to mystery. And when the psalmist writes, all your waves and breakers have swept over me, that word, your, changes everything. These waves, they're not random. They're not punishment. They're process. Consecrated chaos. I used to think depth was danger. Now I know depth is where healing begins. Depth is the place where God doesn't yell, He echoes. Where His Spirit doesn't fly above my mess. He hovers over it, like He did in the beginning, like He still does now. And what the Spirit reveals in Scripture, psychology affirms in the soul. What is not brought to consciousness appears in our life as fate. Not because we are doomed, but because we are being invited to descend and reclaim. So depth work, it's not indulgence, it's integration. Depth means sitting with the pain, not to spiral, but to listen. To be undone so you can be remade. As Jung said, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Depth is where the inner child still cries, where shame still whispers, do I belong? And depth is where God answers, yes, even here, especially here. 1 Corinthians 2:10 says, the Spirit searches all things, even the deep things of God. So if the Spirit is searching the deep, why do we keep trying to live at the surface? The surface is safe, predictable, shallow, but it cannot hold the weight of who we are becoming. So we go deeper, where waterfalls roar like memory, where silence hums beneath the current, where God doesn't shout, He sings through surrender. If you're in the flood, don't fight to float. Don't rush to rise. Sink, not into despair, but into presence. Let the deep in you answer the deep in Him. Let the pain teach. Let the shadow speak. Let the Spirit hover and speak light over your waters. You are not drowning. You are becoming. You are not broken. You are being baptized. And the deep, it's not where God disappears. It's where He dwells. Be loved. Be loved.